99.9 KEKB, the Grand Valley's #1 for new country. Waylon on the phone with a special guest, country jam artist Tanya Tucker. How you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing good. I'm finally got to the state of Colorado. I'm feeling better now. We just came in from Texas, and I love Colorado. Everybody loves Colorado, but I'm gonna, haven't been on stage in about a year and a half, so it's gonna be the first show, and I'm a little nervous.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's a couple things. I don't want you to be nervous because you are just about to perform for the best audience in the world. I'm going to vouch for that personally. No question of that. Of course, we love you in Colorado. No question of that either. And we're just so glad to have all this great music back. You know what I mean?
Oh, no kidding. I mean, gosh, it was hard not being out here for so long, but, I can imagine, not being able to go to concerts. That's just horrible. Just horrible. So, by the grace of God, here we are, and music prevails. So
it does, and
I'm really grateful.
I'm sure that you are, and here's why. Because everybody I've ever spoken to that's ever played a concert that I've hosted, you love performing as much as we love watching you perform, and you had to have missed it last year. Yes,
I did. But you know what? On the other hand, it was you try to find the silver lining and everything, and I think it was it was a wake up call for a lot of us to really count our blessings and know how important what we do is, and how important it is to bring music to people that love it, and also to get closer to our roots and our family, and give me the opportunity to just sit back and reflect on a lot of things. And the Grammys were great. It was a real up for me, winning two out of 4 Grammys last year, and then after that, boom, the hammer dropped. So COVID came, and it just made me sit back and realize, wow, this is what would I do if I couldn't do what I do? And I didn't like the answer. So I'm very grateful and so thankful that people like my music and still want to come see me.
Oh, and let me tell you, people want to see it, and people are flattered that this is your first stop as we roll back into action.
Yeah, nothing like going on a big festival first shot out. I told my agent, I said, God, can we get a couple of bars or something? I could kind of get back into the swing of things. But no, just throw me right out there to the big dogs,
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. So there's 30,000 people out there, but let me tell you, again, they're all flattered that this is your first show back. And secondly, seriously, I've been involved with that festival for 3 decades. Best audience you'll ever play for. No question of it. I'll vouch for that personally. I don't know what I'll do if I'm proven wrong.
Well, I hope I get to see you.
You'll see me. I'll be one of the people. I won't be backstage, but you'll see me. I'll be out in the audience. All right? But tell you what, another thing to chat with, we can actually kind of connect with you anytime with your tequila. Costa Salvaje. Am I saying it properly? Costa Salvaje, which translates to...
Wow thing.
All right. Yes, I was chatting with your reps yesterday.
I didn't name it. Okay, I don't have to. I'm not going to take that credit, but I love the name, and I love the tequila. I was always kind of a whiskey drinker if I drank and when I drank, but and then I became a Patron drinker for a little while. When I drank. Of course, we don't do that as much as we used to. But once I tasted Costa Salvaje with a little fresh grapefruit, man, it's nothing like it. And when Elle, my partner, asked me to be a part of it, I said, well, let me taste it. And I got to, I want to like it. So I'm going to have my name connected to it. And sure enough, so that's all anybody ever drinks around me. And I've changed a lot of whiskey drinkers and vodka drinkers. So I think it's a great product, and as long as it's done responsibly, I'm all for it.
Okay, well, I happen to know for a fact it's available at Fisher's Liquor Barn and Market in Grand Junction.
Yes, well, I personally really love it. I put mine right in the freezer.
Oh, yeah.
And I love it really ice cold. But and then I've got one of those juicer things. So I juice a ruby red grapefruit, and I just love grapefruit. So I put a little hit of that in there, and I'll tell you what, it goes down smooth, wild and smooth. And I think I'm maybe stopping by Fisher's tomorrow. I'm going to do my best because they've done such a great job, and we were so glad to get in the state of Colorado. We just got into Texas and Canada, and it's a state-by-state thing, and I'm just really, really pleased. Rhode Island, we got Rhode Island now. So, I just want everybody to maybe just try a little. It's a little piece of me, it's just a part of me. I've put my heart and soul into it, and we work very hard, and we appreciate all the people like Fisher's for stocking it in their stores.
Very good. We'll tell you what, if I can chat with you again in just a moment, we'll be right back with Tanya Tucker, KEKB. The Grand Valley's #1 for New Country, 99.9 KEKB. Waylon on the phone with country jam artist, Grammy-winning artist, Tanya Tucker. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm just hanging in there. We're in the great state of Colorado, and I feel better already.
Okay, well, tell you what, I'm a big fan now of your tequila, Costas of Aje Tequila. It's carried here at Fisher's Liquor Barn. If I can ask you, so I go down there. I was with them yesterday, checking out your tequila. There's a cardboard cutout of you with the pink hair going on. Can I ask you about that?
Yes. Well, I haven't seen my hairdresser for a while, but the good news is this. My girlfriend, who had struggled with cancer, she's been struggling for 20 years. She struggled with breast cancer, and then she beat that, and then it went to her liver and her gallbladder, and then to her brain. And she's beat all that, and we got the test back, I guess about a month ago. And she's cancer-free. So she was the one that I wore the pink hair for, and all the women that are struggling with cancer. Now, I don't know is there a color for a cancer survivor? I know, like with Alzheimer's, there is like a survivor color or whatever. But I think we should come up with one because that's the color I need to have in my hair now.
All right. And I'm sorry I don't know the answer to that, but that's a good question.
I don't
I'll look into it.
I want to have to check it out. Maybe we'll have to invent it. But for those women who have survived and are, of course, every few weeks she has to still go in for a chemo or whatever the check is that they do, and she'll do that the rest of her life. But, it was a dedication to Shirley, my girlfriend Shirley, and who I included on the credits on the new album, While I'm Living, 40 years. And so it was just to pay homage to her and a tribute to her and all the women that are fighting cancer.
That is absolutely outstanding. If I can ask you real quick about picking up the Grammy, or I should say 2, how's that been for you?
Well, it was great until, wham, here comes COVID. But it was on such a high from that, and then we were ready to start a heavy touring season, and that all went. You know what happened with that. So we're trying to play catch up, and I think we will. I mean, as long as people want to hear my music, I guess I'll still be out here. They quit coming to the shows. I guess I'll do something else.
Okay.
Go ride my cutting horse.
You don't have to worry about that. You're about to play really one of the biggest festivals this part of the country. Tens of thousands of people out there. The #1 name they're mentioning is Tanya Tucker. Seriously. And unfortunately, when that got shut down last year, people were bummed.
Oh, well, and I was too.
Right.
I was too. So I'm just grateful that everybody's been very patient and just ready to do it again.
Okay, well, they are ready. They are extremely ready. And like I said before, I'm going to vouch for this. You're about to play to the best audience, I say,
that's fantastic.
on the planet.
Well, I'm a little lame. I've had some. I was going to have my hip replaced because I guess I've worn it out. But I went into the OR a couple of days ago, and they've had to do some injections in my hip and in my lower back because I broke my back a few years ago. And then I had carpal tunnel surgery on my right hand, so I'm a little bit of a cripple. So I won't be bouncing around like I normally do. But I'm going to be there, from hell or high water. That's
right, and I think people are going to be just delighted to hear you sing. How's that?
Oh, that's fantastic! Woo! It's hard for me to stand still and sing,
Right. Well,
but I'll do the best I can.
Okay, these people are rooting for you. They can't wait to see you. We're on the phone. Country jam artist Tanya Tucker, back in the great state of Colorado. I wish you a great show. All right.
Oh, thank you so much, and thank you. Thanks to everybody. Fishers, you guys. I appreciate the radio. I appreciate all the fans here in Colorado, and I'm on a Colorado high right now, just being here. And I'm fixing to walk in and see my band, who I haven't seen for about a year and a half, and it'll be a nice homecoming.
And we'll just make a big party out of it. How's that?
Yeah, we're getting ready to show on the road.
All right. Check you out at Country Jam with Tanya Tucker at 99.9 KEKB.